All right, guys. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Looks like we started the live stream at just the right time. If you guys go and check your charts, we can see that Bitcoin is moving. We're looking at $10,917 and change on Bitcoin. And over the last minute, we are here on the minute chart. Bitcoin has been moving. I hope everyone's doing well today. I hope everyone's done some really good profitable trades. I just entered a long position on Bitcoin that I'm quite happy with. I'll be breaking down that trade in a little bit. We're going to be diving into some technical analysis on Bitcoin and the market as it has developed here since the recording of this morning's video. And we're going to talk about some fundamentals. We're going to keep up with chat. We're going to have some fun tonight, guys. So if you do enjoy the live stream and you do look forward to it, make sure you smash that like button. Like I said, I hope everyone is doing well. Let's go ahead and catch up on chat here, see what's going on. Delilah Andre, a longtime viewer of the stream, says, hello there, CryptoJet. Perfect timing for a live stream. I was hoping for a technical analysis update now that Bitcoin is headed up again. Absolutely, guys. If you watch today's video, then you will know that Bitcoin breaking bullish here and above around $10,850, which is where I decided to put in my long, is definitely a very bullish thing. Like I said, we're going to dive into that in a little bit, but I want to go ahead and let a couple more people roll in, let some people that are in the notification squad and people who aren't go ahead and join up in the live stream before we go ahead and dive into everything so that I don't have to repeat myself. So until we have a couple more people tune in, let's go ahead and have a little bit of a conversation in the chat. How's everybody doing today? Have you guys made some good money today? And what do you think of the news landscape? Are there any really big news stories you guys have heard, ones that I've talked about, ones that you've seen on other channels, read on other news sites that you thought were very, very important? Of course, we know that Bakkt is launching. We know that we have Venus being launched by Binance. We might talk about that a little bit later, guys. Videotape says, Jeb is our savior. Jeb, our savior, is here. I don't know about that, but I am here. Common Man Crypto says, breaking above the monthly trend high relative to the monthly chart, major level. Please look at the monthly chart. Repeat after me, guys. Measured move on the monthly. We'll go ahead and look at the monthly chart here. Like I said, I don't want to do anything too major before we go ahead and dive on into the main portion of the technical analysis, what I really want to dive into. But I will cover this because he's absolutely right here. If we look at the monthly chart, what we're going to see is that we are looking like we're closing, or we're not closing, but we're currently establishing a new high here on the monthly chart. We have the candlestick quite a bit higher than the bodies of the close of June and the open of July here. We're definitely above those because a lot of that other price action happened during the month and didn't actually close. Really happy to see that. That's one of the many, I almost said one of the few. That's one of the many bullish technical indicators that we are looking at right now. There's a lot of them. Like I said, we're going to dive into those in a little bit. I'm going to not pick up the phone. Sorry about that. And we're going to go ahead and do some of that technical analysis a little bit later on. Like I said, let's let some more people flow in. Make sure you guys hit those likes if you are enjoying the live stream and you look forward to the technical analysis today. Sorry about my phone. Let me go ahead and mute that because I have a feeling the person who was calling me will try and text me after that as well. Let me go ahead and do that. Alrighty. See if we can not get any more interruptions during the live stream. Sorry about starting late. You guys know I like to start around 7 o'clock. I've been relatively busy this afternoon. Had to eat dinner, you know. I got very hungry. Common Man Crypto said, thanks, Jeb, that monthly chart will make mouths water. Absolutely, my friend. There's a lot of bullish things going on the longer term charts. There's a lot of things going on the medium term charts, like the daily chart that we want to look at. And we also have some things going on here on the shorter term charts. We'll go ahead and start diving on into the technical analysis portion. If you are looking forward to it, make sure you smash that like button. And like I say, guys, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join the notification squad. It's free. I'm not going to charge you anything, but you will be updated every time a new video goes live. Says, sup, Jeb, Morlakai here. Hey, Morlakai, I didn't know you went by Kim Wang on YouTube. How you doing, man? Dre for president, add to the Discord. Yeah, everybody, if you haven't already, join the Discord server. But I do want to go ahead and dive into why I'm feeling so bullish on Bitcoin right now. We have a lot of discussion going on in the Discord server at the moment about whether or not people are bullish, bearish, neutral, etc. on Bitcoin. And I'm relatively bullish because based on the way that my technical analysis is playing out, we've just had a pretty major breakout. I'm going to dive into exactly what that technical analysis is saying. As you guys know, I use a relatively small number of technical indicators. If you guys are in the course, there's about 7 technical indicators in here that I really look at, and then plus one more that I haven't added here just yet. Like I said, we are revamping the course. I just actually recorded and edited the first video that will be going into CT2A. We'll have a new batch of videos going for CT2A probably this time next week, next Monday. But also, guys, like I said, I do want to dive into this. As you can see here, Bitcoin really likes respecting the 20 exponential moving average. When it's above it, it really likes to be in an uptrend, guys. This is a very important moving average. It is something we talk about in CT2A down here with the 20 EMA video. And normally, Bitcoin will have a lot of respect for this moving average. As we can see, when Bitcoin is in an uptrend on the 4-hourly, it's above that moving average. When it breaks below it, we're in a downtrend. And as you guys can see, about 36 hours ago, we're on the 4-hourly chart. Bitcoin broke above it. And 2 videos ago, I mentioned that if Bitcoin can stay above the 20 EMA here, come down and get support on it, and then bounce and continue higher, then we will probably see a rally. And if you guys notice, I said that right here. About 12 hours later, we saw that exact thing happen, and Bitcoin has been rallying ever since. So, guys, I'm feeling relatively bullish on Bitcoin. I thought I was recording for a second, so I paused for a pause break. We can't do that. We're live. But nevertheless, Bitcoin is above the 20 EMA here, but that's not the only reason I'm feeling bullish on Bitcoin. As you guys know, not only did Bitcoin break bullish and bounce bullish even above that trend line, we also broke bullish out of this consolidation pattern right here about 24 hours ago, earlier on this morning. About 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Bitcoin broke bullish, and ever since about 6:45 to 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the afternoon tonight, Bitcoin has been breaking even more bullish, which is really good because that's one of the places I looked to put a trade in. I'll be talking about the trade I made a little bit later. So the one more thing I want to mention here before we dive into the rest of it is that even though Bitcoin has broken bullish, if we look here on the 15-minute chart, you can see that we are still technically in this bear flag. We have a top here, and if you extrapolate that, we still have Bitcoin topping out here. So I'm looking for a major rally to happen in the next couple of hours. Hopefully that'll happen during this live stream if it does, or if that doesn't happen, Bitcoin very well may reject here and start heading lower, and I'll get stopped out of my position, and you guys will hear me go and close my position real quick. Nevertheless, I don't think that's going to happen because Bitcoin is looking very bullish. One thing that I'm very happy to see, excuse me, guys, is that Bitcoin is actually above the 20 exponential moving average on the daily chart. You guys know that I really like this moving average on the daily chart and on the weekly chart. And on the daily chart, we can see something major has just happened here. Bitcoin has finally broken above it. And in the same manner as we saw on the 4-hourly chart, when Bitcoin is above this moving average, Bitcoin's in an uptrend. When it's below it, it's in a downtrend. And a lot of times this is a little bit lagging, maybe about 24 hours lagging, but in general, when Bitcoin's above it, we're in an uptrend. As we can see here on the chart, relatively recently, Bitcoin gets a lot of support on this level. Bitcoin has just broken bullish above that. And guys, that's not the only thing that's looking bullish here on the daily chart. We can see the RSI is in a very healthy place. We're looking at 53. And we also just saw the daily candlestick close half an hour ago. And what that means is that the MACD has updated, and it's converging on itself very, very rapidly. We're probably going to see a cross within the next 72 hours here, which would be very bullish indeed and probably drive Bitcoin even higher. So guys, those are a few of the reasons I'm feeling bullish on Bitcoin. There's another one that I can show you actually having to do with Fibonacci, and after I mention this, we're going to get back to keeping up with the chat here, but I did want to show this. If we bring out our Fibonacci retracement, what we're going to see, guys, is that Bitcoin has actually broken a key level, that being the 0.5 level right here. Let me make sure you guys can see this because this is important. Bitcoin was testing this here for the last 24 hours or so. Ever since, pretty much all day, Bitcoin's been testing this in this little bull flag here, and Bitcoin did actually break above that about 2 hours ago. So a lot of that has to do with why I'm bullish on Bitcoin. Also the sentiment in the market, guys. We've had a lot of good news, a lot of good fundamentals in the space as of recently, so I don't really see much of a reason not to be bullish on Bitcoin. I'm feeling pretty happy about the market as it stands, and I'm really looking forward to what happens here over the next couple of days. Right now, I've set up a trade. I'll go ahead and explain what that is, mainly because of what I've talked about in this video, but also because of some things that I haven't mentioned in this live stream, I should say. I went ahead and made a long. I opened it around $10,850 as Bitcoin was breaking bullish here. And I have a stop loss down here around $10,650. If Bitcoin falls down here, I'm going to get stopped out. But if Bitcoin does rally to the upside, I expect Bitcoin will probably go up here to this downtrend of resistance at around 11.5. So if you do the calculation on that, that comes to about a 3.4 risk to reward ratio, which isn't the best, but it's definitely good enough for me to feel comfortable taking a trade on it. And if you guys are in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy, Risk and Reward, a game of statistics and probabilities, and how to plan and execute profitable trades, will explain to you exactly why I took that trade and why that is a good trade to be taking, especially considering my current stance on the market. So that's the trade I've made. That's the technical analysis that I'm feeling. We'll recap that again in a little while as more people tune in, but for now I want to go ahead and catch up on chat because I haven't been able to read it for the last couple of minutes. Someone asked thoughts on the sketchy Satoshi reveal. That is a complete scam as far as I'm concerned. I haven't looked into it too much, but from what I have looked into it, the people that are claiming to do that, the website that is claiming that that's going to happen was created like 3 days before that happened. That's a massive publicity stunt. At least that's what it looks like. I don't know that, but that's certainly what it looks like. Jimmy Mueller in the house. He says, hey, bro, glad to see the video. Hope you're doing good, buddy. I'm doing absolutely fantastic, guys. Everything seems to be falling into place, both in cryptocurrency and in my personal life, so I'm feeling very, very happy. Pyroman says, I love how fast you speak. Faster speech equals more info per minute. Absolutely, man. That's what people have complained about and also complimented me on the fast-talking thing for a long time. But the thing is, when I get excited about something or when I know what I'm talking about and I want to get it out, I talk quickly. That's the way that's always worked. If you guys are enjoying the live stream so far, make sure you smash that like button and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, guys. We're probably going to go to about 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's going to be about an hour and a half from now. I do have to get to sleep so I can make a video in the morning, but I do really enjoy talking to you guys. Even when sometimes it's hard to get myself to live stream because it's like 7, 8 o'clock at night and I just want to chill. But after I get on live stream, I do really enjoy it. Jimmy Mueller says, that's good to hear. Absolutely, man. Thank you. He's the Ben Shapiro of crypto with the words per minute. Yeah, that's me. Ben Shapiro of cryptocurrency. I'm the Jew who talks fast. That's me. I just offended like 0.1% of the people in this live stream. Anyway, guys, we got to crack open the root of beer. If you guys don't know, A&W Root Beer is the unofficial sponsor of the channel. If A&W, and I actually don't know, is A&W a Pepsi brand or a Coke brand? If A&W, whoever owns A&W wants to hit me up with a sponsorship, shoot me an email, cryptojib@gmail.com. Because that stuff is good. So Jeremiah Pastor said, where was your long? My long was opened at around $10,850. I opened it on market because it was moving a little quickly and I didn't have time to get a limit order in because I actually missed it. There was just some weird stuff going on with the exchange. But I got the trade in. I'll open it on my other screen and tell you the exact number. I think it's around $10,850, maybe $60. Let me check real quick. The average price is $10,863, actually. We're up 0.27% right now. We're up a little bit more, but over the last 5-10 minutes or so, I've been watching it. Bitcoin's been pulling back a little bit. I didn't really zoom in here because I kind of understood what the market was doing. I've been watching this ever since it's been developing. Bitcoin has an uptrend right here. Guys, we are on the minute chart. People ask me to clarify that, and Bitcoin is trading at $10,892 right now. We got a little bit of an uptrend right here. It's playing around with the 20-minute exponential moving average. We tried to break above it and start moving down. Right around here is where we started the live stream. And Bitcoin is having a little bit of a correction. Right now, Bitcoin kind of looks like it's in a consolidation pattern, but you guys need to be careful on this because a lot of times consolidation patterns that are this tight, and what I mean by that is that this is a very steep trend line. This is a very steep level of resistance. A lot of times when you see something like this, it's too steep, and you need to like give it room, give it time for it to develop. I'm not totally convinced that this pattern that we're in is fully developed yet. Normally, a consolidation pattern will look more like this. So unless we break bearish here, we're probably going to come up and retest and redefine this downtrend of resistance. We're going to be keeping an eye on this for the remainder of the time that it exists because it should have broken out by the time this live stream's over because this could very easily form into a bull flag here and could signal Bitcoin going quite a bit higher. And interestingly enough, that's something that's been happening a lot lately. We saw Bitcoin rallied very quickly here this morning, traded sideways and rallied once again, all the way up to around $10,900 earlier today. Or actually, not earlier today, just a little while ago, excuse me. Let's go ahead and catch up with chat. Goodness gracious, a lot of messages came through. It just all went real fast. Look on... Jewish jokes aren't funny, and frankly, I'm surprised you'd say something like that. Well, you know what? I can't think of a funny joke that's not going to get me in trouble off the top of my head. I can't think of one. RSI, 1 minute RSI almost oversold. Really? Yeah, I think you mean overbought. It's sitting up here around 70. What your guys think? I'm feeling relatively bullish on it right now. We're going way the heck up, says Paul Miller. Guys, also, like I said, if you're enjoying the live stream, make sure you smash that like button and join the Discord server. That link is in the description down below. We have a great community over there, and when the party's over here, the party continues over there. I'll probably be in the voice chat for 15 or 20 minutes after this live stream is over in a little over an hour. So make sure you join us down there. We have a great community, nearly 2,000 members in the Discord. I would love to see your pretty face over there. Jebba Maniacs, guys, we had a crazy time 2 or 3 live streams ago because I was I asked what should I call you guys, and you guys went absolutely crazy. So I'm very tentatively going to ask again, do you guys have any recommendations about what I should call you, the community around the channel here? We had some absolutely insane recommendations. the last time I said this, and I'm probably digging myself in a hole that I don't want to try to dig myself out of. But I'm going to ask anyway. Isn't there still a bear flag, Jeb? Yes, there is. That's something we mentioned a little while ago, but for people that just tuned in, I do want to make that very clear as well, that technically Bitcoin has not broken bullish here. I set my trade a little bit early, and I'm okay with that because I'm ready to take the risk. I think Bitcoin's bullish. This feels like it's going bullish. That might not be the case, guys. Bitcoin might fall over from here. This might be overbought. I mean, there's an argument to be made there. We do have RSI relatively high on the hourly chart, and also, I would imagine, on the 4-hourly chart. It's probably sitting up around 60, 70. Yep, there you go, 64. What did I say? Guys, when you've been in the market for this long, gut feeling. That's what this video is about. You can just kind of tell. I didn't know that. I just guessed. I said 60, 70. Guess what? It's a 64. And what we're looking at now, you know, this is developing in a way that it looks like a bear flag. Let me go ahead and say this. Bitcoin is in a downtrend. This right here looks like a bear flag. I've been talking about this being a bear flag in several videos and live streams recently, but I want to keep in mind also that, guys, this is a gigantic bear flag if it is. I want to make that very clear. This is a huge bear flag. If that's what it is, it's absolutely friggin' massive because Bitcoin's downtrend started right here. That's the downtrend. That's the bear flag. Bear flags typically don't, they typically just don't get that big. That's normally not how big they get. So if this is a bear flag, it's a very big one. But nevertheless, we are still in this ascending trading channel right here. This wedge, whichever one you want to call it. And Bitcoin is probably going to have some break in relation to it relatively soon. Whether we break bullish or bearish is yet to be seen. Right now, it actually looks like we're rejecting off of that uptrend of resistance. We'll see what happens. We're going to keep a close eye on it during this live stream. Like I said, guys, sometimes these consolidation patterns have not fully developed yet. We just broke bearish and kind of reset it. I want to see how this develops. I'm not going to do too much analysis on it right now because it's still very infant, and I want to see how it develops, but we'll see what happens. We have the same exact crap going on in the Discord server as before. Still like J. Crew, Jebites, haha, Paul, Jebbernauts, Jeb's $1 Million Club 2030, Poop Dump, Kill Tether, Jebcoin. Jeb could be an auctioneer. Jebbernauts. Hi, Jeb. I got in at 10.3. Where should I set a stop loss? That's my favorite. We're going to call the community that, guys. Hi, Jeb. I got in at 10.3. Where should I set a stop loss? Let me ask you a question. Did you use leverage on that or not, Crypto Crazy? Because if you didn't use leverage, I'd hold on to it for a while. And if we were to talk about stop losses, 10.3, let's see. You got in down here. Okay. That's not bad. That's a good entry you got. I would say to use this uptrend of support, I'd probably want to think about this a little bit more, and you would too. Make sure you do your own analysis on this before you make any decisions based off of what I say here. I would personally use this uptrend of support as your stop loss. It's going to be a moving one. You're going to need to adjust it to something you're going to want to keep an eye on, but you can roughly extrapolate some kind of stop loss out of this uptrend right here. I would look for that if you have 10.3. Mine's quite a bit higher because I entered just a little bit more recently. I wanted to have more bullish confirmation that the market was actually moving to the upside before I got in. Get some of that root beer in me. James McGirt says, were you ever at Auctioneer? I was never at Auctioneer. I was a auctioneer, maybe in a previous life, that is. I've never been an auctioneer. Everybody, Crypto Tapley, hey Tapley, I was trading with you, probably has my favorite one so far, Jeb Shapiro. That's actually really funny. You know, all of you guys, you guys are just throwing a word together with my name, but Jeb Shapiro, that's actually pretty funny. Yes, my wife, she's a doctor. You know, she has a medical degree. Scientific name, Jebitus marketus. Jebediah Billion. Crypto Crazy Ones, trailing stop loss. Why not use that? You could use a trailing stop loss there. Jebinator. I've been called that before. Oh, guys, root beer, the nectar of the gods. It'll keep you going through anything, I swear. All right, let's see here. Bitcoin has a lot of uptrends right now. I do want to keep an eye on the minute chart. There are a few more things I want to talk about. I want to look at the Bitcoin dominance for a little while, and I also want to look at the rest of CoinMarketCap because, funnily enough, pretty much everything is green today except for XRP. You guys know XRP is gradually turning into a stable coin. Let's look at XRP for a second. It's been trading. I'm going to rag on XRP here for a second. XRP is a stable coin. This is really funny. XRP has been trading sideways ever since July of last year. I mean, it just dumped and finished its dump before the bear market actually finished and before Bitcoin capitulated below $6,000. And it's been trading sideways. Unfortunately, something very bearish happened to XRP relatively recently. Bitcoin, when it was falling, XRP actually fell below an important level of support, and so too did Ethereum. Actually, it wasn't just Bitcoin. Ethereum fell below here on its Bitcoin chart. But if we go to Ethereum US dollars, Ethereum fell below a level of support here on its chart as well. I'll give you guys a second to look for it in case you guys are newer to technical analysis. I want to give you guys a chance to learn what level of support did Bitcoin fall below, what level of support did Ethereum fall below. I'll show you it fell below this uptrend of support right there. When you guys get better at technical analysis, this is why I say that you guys need to learn technical analysis. It's important that you guys understand technical analysis. It's important that you guys have gut feeling in the market because, guys, I can look at this chart and the first thing that jumps out to me is that uptrend. It's like I can just see it. It's just there. I can see it. It's important that you guys are able to do that. That's not me bragging or anything. It's just me saying that you need to be able to do that. And here on this chart, Bitcoin has not necessarily fallen below it on the auto chart, but if we do look at the log chart, then Bitcoin has fallen below it. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that since Bitcoin has not fallen below this on the auto chart, that this uptrend very well may still be intact, but on the log chart, Bitcoin has fallen below it. One more thing I want to point out here at the beginning of the live stream, so that I don't have to get into it too much later, is the longs and shorts chart. I can't find it in my watch list because I accidentally hit a button and rearranged it all. I do want to point out just how low Bitcoin shorts are right now, guys. Bitcoin shorts are absolutely at just a gigantic low. Ever since June, late July of 2019, Bitcoin shorts have been at a ridiculous low. We're sitting down here around 6,400 compared to an all-time high up here around 43,000. This is on BitMEX. And if we look at the longs here, similar thing is true. Bitcoin longs have been rallying quite a lot ever since July 27th, even in spite of I just rearranged it again. No, I didn't mean to do that. Even in spite of, I rearranged this thing over here. Let me get that back in position. Now that's going to be off. Either way, we do see that longs are going up, shorts are going down. Guys, we have all kinds of bullish news coming into the space. We have Bakkt finally going live. Let me go ahead and draw a vertical line on the chart here for when Bakkt does go live so that we will know for future videos. If we look over here, we're going to need a vertical line right there, guys. This is when Bakkt goes live. I'm going to make this blue for Bakkt. There we go. Looks great, guys. I cannot wait for this day to come. I'm really looking forward to seeing what will happen. Tell me in the chat over there, do you guys think that when... absolutely, Tyson Williams. I really enjoy it. Tell me in the chat, do you guys think that Bitcoin is going to have a major rally, a major crash, or just not really do anything the day that Bakkt does go live? Do you think it's already priced in, or do you think that there is still a lot of development left to go as far as the way the price action is going to respond to that? I want to hear your opinions on that. That's something that I really want to know. We have Jebstein, the Jebsen family, Jebanots, Major Pump. Let's check. Major Pump, you say for that. Let's get back in here to the minute chart just in case anything happens while I keep up with chat. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of wondering, Paul Miller, is this already priced in? Similar thing happened, as you guys will know, on the Litecoin chart. A lot of that price action happened before the Litecoin halving, and the day the Litecoin halving happened, it didn't even matter. Someone says Bakkt will be delayed as usual. I don't think it's necessarily going to be this time, because in past, the reason why Bakkt was delayed was because it either didn't have approval from the CFTC or it didn't have its New York State trust chart or whatever it is. I think it's New York State something trust chart. I forget exactly what it's called, but it was a certain certification, a certain charter that they needed and they didn't have. So it was normally those two things that was stopping them from launching. They have both of those now. Bakkt has actually been ready to launch and has been in a testing phase for the last couple of months. It's been ready to launch for a lot longer than that. I really think that when it launches, I really think, that the deadline that they've set is going to be met. But as far as whether or not when Bakkt launches, whether or not that's going to have a big impact on the market itself or whether that's already come, I think, honestly, that the impact that Bakkt is going to have, a lot of the big bullish hype news that's going to happen, there might be a lot of buying leading up into the day. Oh, excuse me. A&W is trying to cramp my style. with the burps. Anyway, what I was saying is that I think that when the time comes that Bakkt is going to be launching, there's probably going to be a lot of buying pressure leading up into the day, and then a couple days before it launches, or maybe the day that it launches, Bitcoin might crash a little bit because everybody's, they bought the rumor, and now they're selling the news with Bitcoin rallying. So over the next month or so, I think there's going to be a lot of hype in the market with Bakkt coming online, but as far as whether or not the actual launch of it is going to be bullish for Bitcoin, I'm not totally convinced on that. One thing I do want to mention is that Bakkt, I'm going to keep talking about this because it's very important. Bakkt is probably going to have a very bullish impact on the market over the next couple of years, over honestly forever. And I think that its impacts, especially in the future when we're looking back on today in hindsight, is going to be very obvious. But for the time being, I don't think it'll necessarily be so obvious what the impacts of Bakkt are. We're going to have a lot more money coming into the space, both on the retail level and on the traditional level. On the institutional level, not the traditional level. There's going to be a lot of money and a lot of interest flowing into this space because of Bakkt, but it's going to be something that's very hard to measure. It's going to be a lot more gradual and a lot more spread out. It's probably not going to cause a lot of massive pumps, but in general, I think we are going to get like a +5 to bullish strength from Bakkt. I really think that's going to be very good for the market, even if after it launches, it's going to be hard to tell that it's very good for the market. So guys, I want to put this out there right now so I don't have to say it again in the future, and so that you guys will not think that I'm just pulling this out of you-know-where when the time comes. After Bakkt launches, it's probably still going to be very bullish for Bitcoin, but we're not going to be able to tell as much. So what you're saying is there's going to be some backlash. You're absolutely right, guys. You guys know if I could go back to the future and make sure that this happened a year ago, I would have. But, I can't go back in time. Let's see, largely priced in, but should see somewhat of a spike from those who have lost confidence from all the previous starts. That's a good point, John D, is that after it becomes apparent that Bakkt is not going to get delayed and that Bakkt is actually going to launch, that'll probably cause a little bit of bullishness. Actac said something that I was talking about. ICE owns Bakkt. ICE also owns the New York Stock Exchange, a $23 trillion exchange, the largest exchange on the planet. That's a huge deal. That's a really, really big deal. Now, he's talking about manipulation and derivatives and stuff. He's right. That is very true. But at the same time, the point I make with that is that Bakkt is owned by the same people that own the friggin' New York Stock Exchange, guys. That is absolutely huge, and what that means is that there's probably going to be a lot of collaboration between NYSE and Bakkt. And that's a very big deal because, guys, there's so many people that trade on the New York Stock Exchange. There's so many companies that do business in and around the New York Stock Exchange. It's the biggest stock exchange on planet Earth, guys. You have any idea how big $23 trillion is? That's roughly the gross domestic product of the United States, which constitutes a quarter of global gross domestic product. That's a huge amount of money. So I'm very happy about that. We'll dive into in a little bit whether or not futures going live on Bakkt are actually going to be bullish for Bitcoin or not, because a lot of people have pointed out that the last time a futures contract went live on CME, it actually corresponded with a crash in Bitcoin's price. I would argue that was correlational. It wasn't necessarily a causal relationship. We'll look at that in a second. I do want to catch up with chat a little bit. Are they making new Bitcoins? No, they're not making new Bitcoins. Nobody but the miners can mine new Bitcoins. Nobody can just make new Bitcoin unless you start an entire new blockchain. They're not making any new Bitcoin, no. Let's see here. Guys, also, if you're enjoying the live stream, make sure you smash that like button. Let's see if we can get up to over 100 likes. And if you guys are enjoying the live stream and you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. If you hit that subscribe button down below, then your name will pop up here on screen, and I will introduce you personally to the YouTube channel, and everybody will cheer and sing Kumbaya, and we will all become crypto millionaires because you subscribed to the channel. You said root beer gang right before I was about to take a sip, James. You know me too well. I haven't even done a face reveal, and you guys already know me so well. Let's see. Isn't the big Bitcoin pump going to be from the run up to its halving event next year? I think there's going to be a big run going up to the halving event, but of course that doesn't necessarily mean that there won't be one going up to Bakkt. I think that there's going to be a lot of exuberance going up to the halving. You guys know we looked at this on the Litecoin chart. On Litecoin over US dollars, there was a lot of exuberance in the market before the halving, like all of this stuff right here, guys. Let's go to not the EOS chart. Let's go back to the Litecoin chart. Right here, guys, there was a lot of exuberance in Litecoin running up to the halving. I mean, a whole lot of exuberance running up to the halving. I mean, this was absolutely ridiculous. Looks like we just had someone subscribe, and I have my speakers on rather than my headphones. I've been wearing them for no reason. Let's see here. Just had a couple new people subscribe. Drapaza, Diversity Music, Drazpa, Diversity Music, welcome to the channel. And Muscle Boy, welcome to the channel, guys. If you are new here, like I said, make sure you hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. If you are new to the channel as well, hit that notification bell. You'll be updated every single time a new video and a new stream go live. Motodad175 says, what's up, Jeb? What is up, my friend? How are you guys doing? Super Civilian says, what's up, Jeb from Canada? Hey, how you doing, man? John says, Jeb, I smashed up the likes and I broke my mouse. You owe me a new mouse, buddy. You have no idea how many times people have told me that. Like, you told me to smash the like button, and I did, and I need a new mouse. I'll have to get on that, yeah. I will get you that new mouse. Anyway, like I was saying, Litecoin had a major run up here, moving on into the time that we were expecting the halving. And, guys, by the time the halving actually came around, guess what happened? Litecoin crashed the day the halving happened. So when this does actually happen and Bitcoin does have its halving, we might see a crash, but running up to it, there should be a lot of exuberance. And Nick Palma says to mention their name with pleasure. James, never mind, he retracted that, so I won't read it. Dre Lee donated $1.99, says, I support. Well, thank you so much, Dre. You're a big supporter of the channel. Thank you so much. Smash the likes, do it now. Yeah, guys, smash those likes. Let's get back into the technical analysis here. Eric says higher low or lower low, Jeb. I think that we're probably going to make a higher low on the longer term charts, at least as far as this trend right here is concerned. Wherever Bitcoin sets a low, it's probably going to be above $10,600. At least that's what I'm feeling right now, guys. I might be wrong on that. Bitcoin could very easily reject off of this, but a lot of the technicals are pointing to a bullish breakout. Always make sure that you're protecting yourself with stop losses and protection in general. I mean, use protection, guys. That's rule number one. You learn that in sex ed. Use protection. Use your stop losses. Don't be silly and abstain before marriage. And if you do that, then you'll make a lot of money in Bitcoin. That's just how this works. And if you abstain before marriage, Bitcoin will go to the moon, and then you'll make a bunch of money. So guys, make sure you're using your stop losses. But the point is, I think that if Bitcoin does have a bottom, it's probably going to be above $10,600. James has great content, by the way, man. Well, thank you so much, guys. If you are enjoying the live stream, make sure you smash those likes. And let's see if you guys are interested in subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, your name will flash up on stream, and I will give you a shout-out myself. And also, if you are new here and you haven't done it already, make sure you hit the notification bell so you'll be updated every single time a new video or a new live stream go live. Let's see. Let's try to catch up with chat here for a second. Also, by the way, guys, I do want to mention once more that we are still running the sale on the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy, guys. There are exactly 7 days left in this sale. This day, Monday, next week, this sale will be over. Bitcoin will crash and the world will end. But most importantly, the sale August 2019 will no longer be in effect. Guys, today I just finished recording the new video for the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. I have a list on my whiteboard of 5 new videos, not including the one I recorded because I just decided to make that one. So 6 new videos are coming to the course, along with a revamp of every single video in here. If you guys watch the YouTube videos and watch the videos in the course, you will know that the videos in the course are not edited in the same manner that the videos on the channel are. So we're going to be revamping the course and adding a lot of content there. So guys, make sure you check that out. There's a coupon code in the description down below. We hit that 100 likes, guys, so I have to give one of you a shout out, guys. Who wants a shout out? Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and I will be more than happy to do so. Let's see. Rook and Pawn asked a great question. Are we going to retest 9.4 or 8.3? Good question, my friend. Let's go ahead and look at that. I don't think Bitcoin is going to really go below $9,000. So I'm not going to look at the exact levels that you said because they don't line up with a lot of the levels that I look at, but I'll show you the ones that I do because I think that'll be of value to you. As you guys know, the weekly candlestick has just opened, and that means that we've gotten a new update on the exponential moving average, the 20 exponential moving average, and like we predicted, it's moving up to. Dre Lee asked, is VPVR one of them? Yes, the VPVR will be a video coming to the course in the next 2 months. It's going to take me a while to revamp CT2A. It's a lot of content in there that needs to be revamped. So give me a month or two, but that content will be gradually coming out to people that are already in the course. You guys will get access to all of that, of course. I want to get into this if someone asks a question. Videotape says the Academy is online or offline, and does the content relate to stocks as well as cryptocurrencies? So 2 questions. The Academy, unfortunately, is not available offline, and the reason for that is because if it were available offline, that would mean that I would have to provide you with a download link, and if I provide you guys with a download link, that means someone could pirate the course and re-upload it. So unfortunately, it's not available offline, but as for your other questions, your other question, does the content relate to stocks as well as cryptocurrencies? Yes, the content does relate very much to stock markets, guys. Pretty much everything we talk about in CT2A is going to be applicable to stock markets. Technical analysis is technical analysis no matter what market you're looking at, so keep that in mind. Anyway, we did just have a subscriber, so I need to go ahead and give them a shout out. TBJBU2, I have no idea how to pronounce that, subscribe to the channel. Let's see. Lowell resubbed and it showed. Broke it. Nice. Okay. Anyway, what I was saying is that Bitcoin has had a weekly candlestick reopen, and we do now see that the 20 exponential moving average, as we expected, has moved up to around $9,080, guys. And this is a big deal because, as you guys know, typically what Bitcoin will do during bull markets is it will come down and it will test up. And it will test, excuse me, I was reading chat and it threw me off. It will test the 20 exponential moving average on the weekly chart, get a bounce off of it, and move to the upside. Well, guys, guess what? Even though I'm feeling relatively bullish on Bitcoin, Bitcoin still has not come down and tested this moving average, which is sitting around $9,000 like it should have. So even though I'm relatively bullish on Bitcoin for the next day or two, I'm not necessarily convinced that this pullback, this bull flag that we've been in for the last month and a half to 2 months is over. It very well may not be. We might have more bearish price action to come. It really would not surprise me, guys. So I want to keep that in mind. I want you guys to be aware of that. At the time being, I could very much see a pullback to $9,000, and honestly, it might be healthy for Bitcoin to do that. Oh, excuse me. My apologies. So it might be healthy for Bitcoin to do that. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to, but there is room for a pullback to around $9,000 to $9,100 or a little bit higher than that. People have mentioned that if Bitcoin keeps trading sideways, then this moving average is going to get dragged up and Bitcoin might not have to fall as far, maybe only like 9.5, which is still very possible. That's definitely a scenario. So I want you guys to keep in mind that 20 EMA on the weekly chart. It's a very, very powerful technical indicator. And I also want to show you guys another one that someone mentioned in a live stream. And it's actually been very powerful. That would be the 200 exponential moving average on several different charts. Here on the hourly chart, or excuse me, it's on the 4-hourly chart I want to show you. Out here on the 4-hourly chart, check this out, guys. Look at how Bitcoin tests this. Bitcoin loves coming down here to this 200 exponential moving average on the 4-hourly chart. And guys, guess what? Bitcoin comes down all the time. We saw it happen a lot over here, right here in late April, right here in early June, right here in early July. And recently, guys, one of the other reasons why I'm bullish on Bitcoin, you guys know that I'm feeling pretty bullish on Bitcoin. One of the other reasons that I'm bullish on Bitcoin is because, guys, guess what? Bitcoin this morning broke bullish above this moving average, the 200 exponential moving average. I've gone over many reasons why I'm bullish on this market right now, why I'm feeling happy about the direction that Bitcoin is moving in, why I am making bullish trades, why I'm setting longs, why I feel so happy with the market and the way it looks right now. This is one of them. Like I said, guys, Bitcoin could crash tomorrow. It could crash a minute from now. I'm feeling bullish on the market. My gut's telling me that we're a little bit more bullish than bearish, but mainly what's driving me right now is not my gut, it's the technicals. The technicals are looking relatively bullish. So keep all of those things in mind. You guys got to know what the technicals are saying. If you don't know how to read technical analysis, there's a resource to do that. It's in the description. And you can also learn a lot from the videos here and from the community that we have. Kavik is in the house. Kavik, I didn't know you were going to be here. How you doing, man? Kavik is the head admin over on the Discord server, and until yesterday when I upgraded JTest to an admin like I should have done a year ago, was the only admin on the Discord server. Kavik said, don't forget to check out his Discord server for other like-minded people and to talk to Jeb more often. Yes, guys, if you want to get in contact with me, best 2 ways to do it is through my Discord or through email, and we have a great community going on over with the Discord server right now. We've just had a few people join. We had Chico Gringo join just a few minutes ago. We had Jones join at 8:40. Let's see, who else joined? We had Rise join at 8:33. I have that's not even a word. Joined at 8:30. There we go, guys. Check out the Discord server. I love it. Camilio says, great channel. What are your thoughts on the CMA gap? I assume you mean the CME gap that hasn't been filled around 8.5. Good question. Let's go ahead and look at this. Thank you for the compliment on the channel, by the way. I really appreciate that, guys. That's very nice of you. Let's go ahead and look at that. BTC1 exclamation mark. We'll bring our futures up. And if you guys don't already know, because everybody talks about it, if you don't already know, essentially what a gap is when you see a market close and it opens later, or it closes and it opens later and there's a gap in the price action. This right here is a gap. See how there's no price action here? That's a gap. The reason this happens is because CME futures do not trade 24 hours a day like cryptocurrency exchanges do. You see gaps all the time in stock markets, and because this is a traditional market, CME, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, which is a commodities exchange, you see that there are going to be gaps that formed. And there is a gap right down here, as we can see. If we go ahead and draw this, I need my tool right here, my rectangle. We can draw this, and there's a gap on Bitcoin right about there. And guys, if you know anything about the stock market, one of the main things that you learn in the stock market is that that stocks almost always fill gaps. And guys, there's a gap right there. So does that mean that Bitcoin has to go down to $8,500? That's the question that our friend is asking. And I'll be quite honest with you, I don't think that applies to cryptocurrency markets. I don't think it's anywhere near as important in cryptocurrency markets. And the reason I say that is very simple. If we look on the S&P 500, which moved on my watch list, which is very annoying. I have to go and find it. Where is it? Where's the S&P? There's the S&P. If we look at the S&P 500 over here, guys, if we look at this chart, there are gaps all over the place. I mean, we have gaps there. You look back on the history of the market, and there's almost always, not almost always, always a gap is going to be filled. Pretty much every single time that there's a gap in the market, if not literally every single time that there's a gap in the market, it gets filled. It's the way it has always worked in stock markets. The reason why that's important, we just filmed a video on this in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. It's going to be an introduction video for technical indicators, going over how to find a winning technical indicator and a winning pattern on that technical indicator. In that video, which I just recorded and edited earlier today, I talk about how to find a winning pattern and a winning technical indicator. And one of the ways that you find a winning pattern and a winning technical indicator is you look for how many people are looking at it. It's pretty simple, right? If nobody's looking at a certain technical indicator, if nobody is looking at a certain technical indicator, then it has no power. If you just made up some random technical indicator like the 1,523 exponential moving average on the 7-minute chart, then that's not going to be a valid technical indicator, even if it has price history going a long way back. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the technical indicator looks like. What matters is how many people are looking at the technical indicator. And guys, in Bitcoin, people are looking at the 24-hour charts, like the Bitcoin US dollar charts. People are not looking at CME as much. So when you're looking at technical analysis, you want to look at these charts because these are where people are for the most part. So on the stock market, a lot of times gaps are going to be filled because people are paying attention to it. Here, that's not necessarily the case. Guys, if you are enjoying the live stream, make sure you smash that like button and also hit that subscribe button, guys. I know a lot of you guys are new here, and I would love to see you guys join, just like our friend Antonio Rivero, who just joined in the middle of that sentence. Thank you for giving me an example. Guys, if you hit that subscribe button, your name will pop up here on stream, and I will give you a shout out, and you will also be updated through your sub feed every single time a new live stream starts. So make sure you hit that subscribe button for my sassy mouth to give you the technical analysis and the news every single day. Make sure you do that. Let's catch up with chat. I haven't been watching for a little bit. How's Kavik doing, guys? Kavik is a minor celebrity here on the community we have here. Kavik's a good man. Kavik is a good man. You guys should go and join the Discord server so you can check out what he has to say. He's a smart guy. We have the gap debate every day in Discord. Yeah, Dre's a very big user of the Discord. Nick Palma says, I got a question. What is HODL? I think someone already answered this for you, but for anyone else who has the question, HODL stands for hold on for dear life, but that is just a happy accident, as Bob Ross would say. HODL is a misspelling of the word hold, and it was on Reddit. People were talking about holding Bitcoin, and someone typoed and typed, I'm trying to HODL my Bitcoin, and someone, I don't know if they responded to this or if they said later that stood for hold on for dear life. Yeah, absolutely, Antonio Rivera. Welcome to the live stream, my friend. Guys, like I said, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button so you will be updated every time a new video goes live or a new stream starts. Nick Palma said, my name didn't pop up, but I got mentioned. Thanks, though. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. Sometimes it doesn't register. I don't know why it doesn't do that. Streamlabs is supposed to register every new subscriber. What may have happened is that you subscribed at the same time someone else did, and it glitched out. Welcome to the channel nonetheless. And also welcome to the channel several more people. Mike Martin has subscribed to the channel. James Thompson has subscribed to the channel. And Elijah Haddock have also subscribed to the channel. So welcome you three to the CryptoJeb, I'm going to say the CryptoJeb Discord. If you want to join the Discord server, I will welcome you there. But welcome to the live stream. How are you guys all doing? Like I said, I asked this a little bit earlier, but I didn't get a whole lot of responses. How are you guys doing today? Are you profitable? Have you made money today? Have you made profitable trades today? If not, have you learned any important lessons today? Have you heard any really interesting news? Are you looking at any particular patterns? Have you learned about a new technical indicator? What are you guys up to in the cryptocurrency market? I want to throw this back to you and get a conversation started here. Kavik says, we do like our misspellings. Also memes. We have a meme channel for the lulz. Yeah, guys, if you join the Discord server and you post some quality, fresh memes in the meme competition in the meme competition folder, I will make you a meme dealer. We have a couple of them. Emery is one of them. I'm going to go ahead and bring the Discord up here real quick. Can I bring that up? Is there anything here you don't need to see? No, there is not. So this is the Discord server, guys. We have a conversation going on here. We just had a Crypto Rhino join the Discord server. Welcome. And Tappily, yo, Jeb, when Jeb is done with the stream, we should all talk in voice chat. I'll probably join you guys for a few minutes. I won't be able to for long because I do need to get to sleep in like an hour and a half or so because I have videos. We have the general chat tab here where there's a lot of chat going on, the off-topic, second cohort. I'll get into that later maybe. And then the meme competition, guys. This is my favorite chat in the world. Who mined the last Bitcoin? Me. Was it worth? Or what was it? What is it worth? Everything. Absolutely. That is Emery, who's probably watching the stream right now. He's one of the moderators here. This is a good one. Bakkt to the future. Absolutely. Made that pun earlier. When you're too desperate for a bull market. There's some quality memes in here, guys. When your friends ask you how your crypto's experiment is going. Bitcoin playing Flappy Bird. Yep. Guys, join the Discord server. I want to see your face over there. I want to see you guys join us. Great community. Let's see. We got a bunch of people joining. R-Trap has joined the Discord server. Mancomb Seep Good has joined the Discord server. Man, you guys just do whatever I tell you. I tell you to subscribe to the channel. We get some subscribers, like Justin Donovan, who's just subscribed. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Good timing. And if I tell you to join the Discord server, you go and join the Discord server. You guys are my faithful minions. Maybe that's why I should call you my faithful minions. Victor Mato says, my comments are not getting posted. Let's see here. If you're not using leverage and entered a trade at 10.7, where would you put a stop loss? I would put the stop loss around probably 10.55. I'll look at that real quick. Probably around 10.625, actually. I entered my trade around 10,800 and let's see, I can relog in and I'll tell you the exact entry. I think it was 10,864. If you entered around 10.7, which is right here, good entry. I'd probably put the trade right here below this, or the exit right here around 10.6, below this bottom. Oh, excuse me. Try to find some reason to justify where your stop loss is. Use a level of support or resistance to determine where it should be. Let's see here. Let's see. How is this trade that I made earlier going? We are in 0.54% profit. Good deal, Lucille. And we haven't even had the breakout yet. Looking happy about that. What's your next price projection, Jeb? I will tell you, my friend, Super Civilian. My next price target, if Bitcoin breaks bullish out of the pattern that it is in, if Bitcoin does that and it breaks bullish here, my price target is honestly this downtrend right here. I don't really see a whole lot more resistance. I mean, we can look at Fibonacci levels all day long. There are other Fibonacci retracement levels that we have to hit, like this one at 11,000. That's also a big even. We might see a correction at 11,000. And then we have one at 11.5, which just so happens to line up with where my price target is, right around 11.5. To answer your question, my next major price target, if we manage to break this resistance and up through 11K, is at 11.5. I'll definitely be selling, or I'll definitely be closing my long there, and then looking to reopen another one and on a lot higher leverage if Bitcoin breaks bullish again. Yes, flirting with 11K. Yeah, I want to see 11K get broken. 323 people watching, need more. Yeah, guys, make sure to go and grab some friends to join the Discord server and the stream. If you guys don't already, if you guys haven't already gone and recruited everyone that you know to join the live stream, make sure you go and you get your dog and your cat and your mom and your dad and your brother and your sister and your grandma and your grandpa and the nosy next door neighbor who walks in and starts petting your cat without your permission. Make sure you go and get everyone to join the live stream. Go and grab them. Tell them that, hey, Jeb's live streaming. Check it out. And also tell them to hit that like button, because if you guys haven't already, make sure you smash those likes. Let's see if we can get above 150 likes real quick. As Mike Johnson said, hit that like button. Common Man Crypto says, you guys may think I'm crazy, but at some point in the future, a quantum computer will use a sophisticated machine learning algorithm to use Elliott wave theory to predict the future. Maybe. We'll see. We all need to hit 20K in Bitcoins. Absolutely. If you hit that like button, I promise you that Bitcoin will hit $20,000 in the next 5 minutes. That is a promise. You can take that to the bank and hopefully not sue me when it doesn't happen. Common Man Crypto, maybe in 75 years, yeah. My spaghetti tastes like dirt. Man, I hate when that happens. Dre says I can put you in timeout here, Kavik. That's really funny. Oh, no, Dre. Actually, you know what? Kavik ought to have a moderator status in here. If he's going to be in the live stream, he definitely deserves moderator. There we go. Kavik's a mod now. Kavik's normally messing around with his mining equipment or like in the Discord server doing something during the live streams, but if he's an admin in the Discord server, he certainly deserves it here. Juliet says, going through your course now and learning so much. Thanks so much for being so generous with your knowledge, Jeb. Well, thank you so much, Juliet. I really appreciate that. I hope you are enjoying CT2A. If you guys aren't aware, like I said, there is a sale running on the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy right now that is going to be lasting another 7 days. That is a $40 off coupon code on a $200 product. It's $199, and with this coupon code, it drops down to $159. Guys, that's a $40 savings, but it's actually more like a $90 savings, because if you decide to join CT2A in a month or two from now, when the course price rises to $249, you're actually going to be saving $90, and you get access to all current content and all future content. That's the key. You not only get access to these videos as they are now, you will get access to them as they get revamped and as more are added, as the first batch will be added a week from today. So guys, if you haven't already, make sure you join CT2A. If you want to learn how to do technical analysis, the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy is the place to do it. You need some kind of reference so that you can learn these markets. Guys, I really don't understand people's hesitation towards courses and towards the academy and towards products like that and information products. People spend $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, $100,000 going to college for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. They'll spend a decade of their life in school, 2 decades of their life in school, spend $100,000 or more to not even necessarily get a job in the field that they studied for. But people get hesitant about $159 to learn one of the most profitable skills that you can have, which is trading cryptocurrency markets, guys. This is just, you guys are lucky that you have this, because when Bitcoin was first founded and when all of the crazy gains were being made, people didn't have something like CT2A. Now they do. So make sure you check that out. Let's go ahead and catch up. Oh, yeah, let's catch up on subscriptions. I think we had a couple new subscribers. We did. Thank you for reminding me. Elijah Yisrael. I think I got that right. Elijah Yisrael. Welcome to the channel nonetheless. And Ovidio Christian has subscribed to the channel. Guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. And if your name did not pop up on screen, tell me in the chat. And hopefully, if I don't see it, a moderator will get my attention and tell me that I need to give a... and that I need to get a shout out to you. Also, guys, let's see if we can smash through 150 likes. We've got resistance up there. I want to see Bitcoin break resistance and get above and have a breakout above 150 likes. Let's see if we can do that. I placed a $9,500 trade, but it didn't get filled because Binance maintenance. That sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Jeb, can you read an order book? Yeah, I can read an order book. I can definitely read an order book. I'm reading it right now on my other screen. And there's not a whole lot going on it at the moment. It's pretty even on both sides. Let's see. At CryptoJeb, is there a benefit to closing a position versus just riding a stop loss? A lot of times the stop loss is going to be lower than closing it. So you can go ahead and close it and you're probably going to make more money. Make that 200 likes. Yeah, let's see if we can get to 200 likes. Kavik said, ooh, I like timeout, Dre. Where are we going to? You guys are going to McDonald's. You guys are going on a Mickey D's date. Billy says, hi, Jeb. What's your take on Litecoin? Big fan of Litecoin. If you check out the cryptocurrency, the CryptoJeb, channel over here, you will see that Litecoin is up here because I like Litecoin so much. Let's see where we are at with the subscriber count. Looking pretty good. Guys, I am a big fan of Litecoin. Now, that being said, Litecoin is underperforming right now, but typically later on in the bull markets when the altcoins start picking up, Litecoin rallies very, very strongly. So I definitely do like Litecoin. We just had a new subscriber. Ala El Motaki to subscribe. Guys, I think I got that. Ala El Motaki. Motakui? Maltakui. I'm not sure. Guys, if you have a name that you know is going to be hard for me to pronounce, don't hesitate. Subscribe to the channel because I love giving it a try, even though I know I'm going to fail. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and also that like button. I got to close my position at my like position at 200. Not sure what position you're talking about. Will be way overbought. The Bercolino says, "Hey Jeb, how you doing? How are you doing? Good to see you here. Poor Litecoin getting a lot of FUD lately. I still mine it. Yeah, Litecoin hasn't been doing great lately. Bitcoin Cash is almost keeping up. Jeb, what is the price of Jeb, will the price of CT2A go up in price due to inflation, the dollar losing value in the future? In the future, hopefully CT2A will be able to be priced in Bitcoin, but for right now, Landstrike Gaming, there's not really a plan to increase it because of inflation. If the US dollar starts hyperinflating or something, then the pricing structure might have to change. But if that happens, the price of CT2A is probably going to be the last of our concerns, to be quite honest. Let's see here. Common Man Crypto says something that looks relatively interesting. Has anyone here smokes DMT while wearing VR goggles and looking at the Bitcoin chart on TradingView? Because that could really help you with your technical analysis. I'll be real with you, I don't even know what DMT is, but TradingView on VR sounds really interesting. Guys, I've been thinking about getting an Oculus Rift. Tell me, should I? I don't think I'd use it much, which is the reason I haven't gotten one already, but I kind of want one. Tell me if I should. Hey Jeb, just come in. What is the analysis here? Yeah, let's go ahead and redo the analysis. You guys know I like to repeat myself a little bit every once in a while on the live streams because we have new people come in. If you guys are enjoying the live stream so far and you want to see more like this, the way that you can show your support so I know to do more of this is by hitting that like button. Let's see if we can get to 175 likes. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. I will give you a shout out on stream and you will be updated when new videos go live. But as far as the analysis is concerned, I'm going to go ahead and tab over so I'm not looking at chat because I will get distracted. So I want to go ahead and redo the analysis that we did a little bit earlier on in the video. What is Bitcoin looking like right now? Is it bullish, bearish? Are we moving to the upside, downside? What's going to happen here over the next couple of minutes? I'll tell you what, one of the things that's probably going to happen over the next couple of minutes is that you're probably going to hit the subscribe button. So make sure you do that. I'm kidding, of course. You're going to hit the like button. Either way, Bitcoin here is looking relatively bullish in my eyes. The reason for that is multifaceted. There's a lot of reasons I'm feeling bullish on Bitcoin. A lot of them having to do with the 20 exponential moving average, so we'll start there. This is actually the 200, so I guess I'll start there since I already have it up. One of the reasons I'm feeling bullish on Bitcoin is because of this. There's a lot of them. This is one of them. The 200 exponential moving average here on Bitcoin is a moving average that Bitcoin has been respecting a lot as of late. I'm on the log chart just so we can see this a little bit better. As we can see, Bitcoin likes coming down to this moving average and bouncing bullish off of it. This happened a lot. We saw it happen once, twice, maybe like 5 times here if you want to count it. Again, I mean, just many times Bitcoin has come down and tested this level. Guys, also check out what just happened recently. Bitcoin just got back up above it. Bitcoin, when it fell below this, it was in a downtrend. It was trading sideways. It was bearish. And now Bitcoin has gotten above it, and we have started to move to the upside. And guys, it's not just the 200 exponential moving average. It's also the 20 here on the 4-hourly. As you guys know, I'm a very big fan of the 20 exponential moving average on the 4-hourly chart because Bitcoin likes to come down and get support on it, and it likes to get resistance at it. It's a good indicator when you're trading sideways as to whether or not Bitcoin's in an uptrend or a downtrend. Right now, Bitcoin, or not right now, but over here, Bitcoin was in an uptrend, and it was above the 20 EMA. For the last couple of weeks, Bitcoin has been below this exponential moving average and has been in a downtrend. But about 30 hours ago, guys, Bitcoin broke bullish here. And in this video where we were breaking bullish, I mentioned that if Bitcoin could come down here and get support on the 20 EMA on the 4-hourly chart and bounce, then we were probably going to go up and start testing levels like $11,000. I mentioned that a couple videos ago. You can go and check it. It's still on the channel. I talked about that. It's That's exactly what happened, guys. Bitcoin came down here, it tested it, and it bounced, and it's moving to the upside now. So that's a big deal. Bitcoin being above this moving average is very important. But guys, guess what? That's not all, because my name is Billy Mays. There's more. Bitcoin is also above the 20 exponential moving average on the daily chart. I'm showing you all of these so I can draw a conclusion here in a second. Bear with me. I know I'm throwing a lot at you. I do encourage you guys to have all of this up on your chart. Because Bitcoin has closed the a daily candlestick above the 20 EMA, that's another reason to be bullish. Bitcoin has been above this 20 EMA for a very long time. When it's in a rally like it was here, it's typically above the 20 EMA. When it's below the 20 EMA, typically it's in a downtrend. Similar thing to the 200 EMA on the 4-hourly. Guys, Bitcoin just got above the 20 exponential moving average on the daily chart. When Bitcoin's above the 20 EMA on the daily chart, guess what? It's normally in a rally. That's a big deal. That's definitely a win for the bulls. I like seeing that. But guys, guess what? That's not all, because my name is Billy Mays. Guys, check this out. Bitcoin is also looking to be converging bullish on the MACD. We saw that change in direction on the convergence and the divergence over here. This is something we talk about in CT2A. We talk about this in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy here in MACD. We're going to be talking about that even more in a video that's already recorded and going to be going live in CT2A, is the change in direction on the MACD. Guess what? That's what's happening. We're probably going to see a bullish cross on this in 2 to 3 daily candlesticks. About 48 to 72 hours from now, we should see a bullish cross, and it should result in even more bullish pressure, more buying pressure for Bitcoin moving farther to the upside. So I'm looking forward to that as well. There is even more. There are more reasons to be bullish on Bitcoin, guys. Let's check out a couple more. If we look here, we can look here. If we look here, we can look here. I can speak English, guys. If we look here at the Fibonacci levels, what we're going to see is that Bitcoin has just broken an important one. Bitcoin was testing the 0.5%, the 0.5 or the 50% Fibonacci level. Guess what? A couple hours ago, Bitcoin broke through it, and we actually rallied to the upside. That's also a big deal, guys. And the Fibonacci level is not something you just ignore. That is important. And also keep in mind, another reason why I'm bullish on Bitcoin is because yesterday morning, actually this morning, about 21 hours ago, Bitcoin broke bullish here. This was a pretty big deal. We covered this in today's video. Check that out. But when Bitcoin did that, it got above the 61.8% Fibonacci level. That's huge because that is the most important Fibonacci level. If you guys know anything about Fibonacci, then you will know that the 61.8% Fibonacci level is the most important, and it's normally the most valid when you're looking at the technical indicator. Bitcoin got above that. Bitcoin is seeing breakout after breakout after breakout right now. So even if Bitcoin has a pullback, not only are the technicals looking good, the fundamentals are looking very, very good as well. Even if Bitcoin has a pullback, it's probably going to be short-lived, and at most it will probably come down here to this blue uptrend right here and bounce and move higher. I could see this happening. This is definitely a possibility. This move right here, this move where Bitcoin pulls down to this uptrend, very much a possibility. I want to be very much on record that that can definitely happen, and I completely believe that that is a possibility. The likelihood of Bitcoin falling below this uptrend right now, though, is a little bit lower considering all the bullish technical indicators that we're seeing. Now, guys, keep in mind that some random news event, some fluke, can obviously change what's going on with the market, can obviously move the market in a way that we don't expect. That's what happened with Bakkt. Bitcoin was looking quite a bit more bearish, and then the Bakkt news launched from from CoinDesk, and Bitcoin rallied from there, and a lot of this rally has been resulting from that. So news can definitely affect this. Things can change, guys. Technical analysis updates. My take on this might be different tomorrow morning. We'll see what the market does. Technical indicators, they change. So we'll see what happens. For right now, it does look like Bitcoin's pretty bullish, and that we're probably going to see Bitcoin break this final level of resistance and move higher. If that happens, then I'm definitely looking for an $11,500 Bitcoin, and we'll talk about where Bitcoin might go after that. So I hope you guys did enjoy that little bit of analysis. I wanted to go over all of that again since I mentioned it at the beginning of the video, and I haven't talked about it again. Victor Matos says, how extensive is your coverage of TradingView in your course? I will go ahead and show you. We have a video here on how to set up and use TradingView that is 26 minutes long. And honestly, when I go through and revamp the course, there's going to be even more content in there. I show you everything about TradingView. If you want to learn how to use TradingView, this is the place to do it. I mean, seriously, I go over everything because I want to be extremely, extremely in-depth and make sure that everything I cover on TradingView in this course is covered in this video. So there's definitely a lot of content on that. Let's see here. Let us see here. People making Kilroy jokes. I like it. The original meme. let's see here, guys. So yeah, guys, if you are enjoying the live stream and you are enjoying the analysis, make sure you smash that like button. I know we can get through 175 likes, guys. There's 340 people in the stream, which is ridiculously humbling. Thank you guys for tuning in. That's just, thank you. Honestly, that's awesome. Make sure you smash those likes, guys. It does really help out the channel. It really helps out the live stream and the algorithm. Thank you guys for tuning in. Every time I look over at my second monitor and I see this over here, it's loading. Every time I see the live streaming dashboard here on YouTube, it's so incredibly humbling to see that there are hundreds of people tuning in and enjoying the conversation that we have here. I never would have expected this was possible 2 years ago before the channel got started. It really means a lot. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that like button. And also, guys, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We do daily cryptocurrency technical analysis here every single day. And I also do daily live streams pretty much every single day. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button. If you're new here, I'll give you a shout out on the channel. Speaking of shout outs, actually there's no shout outs to do. So guys, like I said, if you are new here, smash that subscribe button. 325 watching, yes, 334 right now. I'm reading from the current viewers, 329. It may be slightly different from what you're seeing, and also remember there is a stream delay. I met a girl at the barber who likes Ripple. How about that? Ripple is a top 3 coin. Love it or hate it, you can't ignore it. Yes, XRP is a very high. JB says, because your channel is the shiz. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Perfect match. Like the video over 200. Yeah, let's see if we can get over 200 likes. AD said, Jeb, you're a true gentleman. I wish I could stay, but I am going to bed. My friend, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite, and make sure your trades have proper stop losses on them. I wouldn't want you losing any money while you sleep. While you're counting sheep, you don't want to be counting your losses, because we do have a new subscriber. I don't know why I said because. These two things have nothing to do with each other, because again, Gregorius Crypto, that is an awesome name, has subscribed to the channel. Welcome to the channel. That's a really cool name. I need to Google what Gregorius means. Fond of company, sociable. How about that? Sociable Crypto. Welcome to the channel. Carl in Thailand. You mean Carl from the moon? Is he in Thailand? Jeb, you put your stop loss at around 10.6 using leverage, but you told me to put it around 10.6 without leverage. I put mine at 10.650, and the reason I told you to put yours a little bit lower was because you had an entry that was a little bit lower. Excuse me, guys. I gotta stop drinking root beer on stream, but it's becoming part of the brand, you know. Mike Johnson says, gotta head out. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much, Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson. And thank you, Jackie, for shaking with your collar. Thank you, Mike. Goodness gracious. Hiccups. Thank you for joining the live stream. Have a good night. There we go. I got it out. El Capitan says, hi, Jeb. What is the minimum amount to allow retail investors to use leverage trading on Kraken? Well, I trade with quite a bit, so I've never run into that. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know that there is a minimum amount, to be quite honest with you. It's probably not very high. It's probably like at most $50. I have nothing wrong, really. Let's see here. Mike says, good job being here, and you're in the right place, everyone. Subscribe to Jeb and like the vid. He's the real deal, guys. That's why he doesn't have graphics or music. He probably should, though. Yeah, that's something we're going to be working on, Mike. I have so much stuff going on right now. I can't get into a lot of it because a lot of it's personal, a lot of it's business related that needs to stay behind the scenes. But I do want to go ahead and grab some, I do want to go ahead and find a graphic designer. So if any of you guys are graphic designers, I'm going to need some work from one of you. Shoot me an email. Definitely be interested in chatting you up about that. Someone said, Tiny Goat says, just started CT2A, only a few videos in, but seems solid so far. Thank you so much, Tiny Goat. Keep me updated on what you think of the course, and as always, as I mentioned to you in the introductory video, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, shoot me a message on Discord, give me an email at cryptojeb@gmail.com. I'm always there to support you in any way you need. You need clarification, anything. Shoot me an email. There's full customer service that goes along with joining CT2A. Anyway, Mike Johnson said, Crypto Jeb, yes, sir. You need some help with any of that? I am still your man. Yeah, Mike Johnson, you are. I remember you sending me an email about that. Like I said, thank you for reminding me. I told you to remind me, and that's what you just did. Thank you. Okay, I really got to go. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much. Kavik says, if you don't want your Litecoin, I'll take it off your digital hands. I thought Bakkt was going to send Bitcoin a lot higher today. Yeah, guys, you got to realize that news does have an impact on the market, but it also is not the only thing moving the market. The technicals are going to be the predominant force in most cases, unless something absolutely crazy happens that was especially unexpected on the market. So Bakkt was huge, but it wasn't big enough that it's going to just moon Bitcoin overnight. We really need to get some more people joining the cryptocurrency market, joining the cryptocurrency space, to start bringing new money into the market. That's really what we need to do. So I'm very bullish on Bitcoin, but Bakkt isn't the only thing driving driving bullish price action. It's also a continued influx of new money into the market. We need to see that as well. There's only so far we can go on how much money we have right now. Just had a new subscriber, so let's give them their shout out. Jose Isabelez, that is a name I can pronounce. Isabelez, I think it's Isabelez. Welcome to the channel, my friend. I'm actually decent at pronouncing Spanish names. You guys know that. I have a question for you. Do you guys want to know Pablo Picasso's full name? Tell me in the chat. Do you guys want to know Pablo Picasso's full name? If you say yes, you will find out why I'm asking you that. Turbo Rewind says, Turbo Rewind, excuse me, I can read, said, peace until next time. Peace, my friend. Muscle Boy says, do you think I should short before I go to bed? I hate that. I'm not going to tell you whether you should short or long. That's a decision you have to make on your own, man. The boys are backed in town. Guys, the boys are backed in town. And yes, the chart is live. We're trading at $10,883. Remember, there is about a 20-second stream delay. Public service announcement. If Bitcoin starts moving on the chart, it's already started moving in the real world. So make sure you have your own chart up on another screen. Pablo Crackhead. That's a really funny name. You have no control when you sleep. Yeah, I know. That's the thing that sucks about that. Guys, like I said, if you're enjoying the live stream, we're just going to kind of hang out to wrap up the stream here for the next 20 minutes or so. I've already done a bunch of technical analysis today, and I'm just going to kind of chill because I have a big day tomorrow. Leo Deck, my email is cryptojeb@gmail.com. Shoot me an email, and we can talk about that. Justin also said message me on Discord. I will get to all of your messages. Thank you so much for those tomorrow. Let's see. Yep, got an email from the Dirty Uncle. I'm going to not open that right now because I want it to leave the notification up. So I will look at all of that tomorrow. Like I said, I don't want to get into it tonight because I'm about to go to sleep in like half an hour or so. Mary Chris Abba says, hey, Crypto Jeb, I am a fan. I have a small Bitcoin stash accumulated via bounties and airdrops in the crazy 2017 run. I don't like buying Bitcoin. If you were in my shoes, what would be your cash out strategy? If you have a small amount of Bitcoin, I don't know how much you have, but if you, Leo Deck is okay, you just got it. My cash out strategy for you would, I don't know your position. For me, I would just hold that Bitcoin for eternity, because if you have like 0.1 Bitcoin, I don't know how big your stash is, if it's like 0.5 Bitcoin, I would just hold on to that little amount until the far distant future, because it's not worth a whole lot right now, and especially if you're accumulating it during 2017, you're probably not even totally in profit yet, or if you are, you're not very far into profit, so I wouldn't be selling that for a long time. I would personally hold on to that for 5 or 10 years. I'm talking really long time. Yeah, what is a small amount? That's what I was really curious about, is what constitutes a small amount of Bitcoin? I'm not sure. Man, you guys are going crazy with all the different stuff going on in chat. Kavik said, keep this up with new people in the Discord. I might just start my contest to win free coin if enough join. Guys, sounds like there might be a contest in the Discord server. Make sure you join the Discord server if you haven't already. The party doesn't end when we're done here on the stream. I'll probably be in the chat for a few minutes, maybe not for very long. Actually, no, you know what? I probably won't join the chat tonight. It'll probably be tomorrow. But I do try to be as active as I possibly can be in the Discord server. I'm a very busy person, so I can't get to it all the time. I have a lot of stuff going on right now. I mean, I have 24 square feet of whiteboard on my wall. It's completely covered with stuff I need to do. I got business stuff, stuff to talk to the lawyer about, the CPA. I have a master to-do list that takes up part of it, a daily, weekly to-do list, words, things I need to start and stop. Guys, I have so much stuff on this whiteboard. You have no idea. Leo Deck says, just joined the Discord server. Thanks for all your work, buddy. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I guess you were Mitts. Welcome to the channel. Charging my phone for voice. Yeah, looks like, guys, by the way, it looks like we have a little bit of a chat going on in the Discord server. Looks like Tapali, Iron Man Trading, and J-Rod are over there. Those are some names that I have spoken with before. Mitz and Pisang Kuning and Villa, also 3 of you guys, welcome to the Discord server. And also, guys, like I said, if you're new here to the live stream, if you're new here to the channel, make sure you smash that like button. Let's see if we can get to over 200 likes. And also, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We do daily cryptocurrency technical analysis videos. I go over what's going on in the market and talk about the news and the fundamentals in every single video every single day. That's literally every single day. The last time we missed a video was like 2 months ago because I was taking a much-needed vacation. But guys, I probably missed 15 videos this entire year. I don't miss videos very often, and I hate doing it. If you want to see daily content, smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell as well. We got a voice debate. Iron Man has a bone to pick with my boy J-Tess. I'm really interested in what's going on over there, but I can't join right now because I'm on stream. Link to the server, Brad G, that link is in the description. Thank you, Turbo Rewind. And also, guys, like I said, we are running that sale on the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. If you haven't joined already, I don't know what you're doing with your life. For $159, you're going to learn everything you need to know on how to trade these markets. Don't you think learning how to trade these markets is worth $159 when a year down the line, 2 years down the line, maybe even a couple weeks down the line, after you've learned all this stuff, you could be making $159 on every single trade, $1,000 on every single trade. Guys, there are people in the Discord server trading with like $100,000 on leverage. I mean, it's ridiculous how much some of the people in the Discord server are trading with. So guys, make sure you join the Discord server, or excuse me, make sure you join CT2A. Link is in the description. If you join the server, you have not only a 14-day money-back refund guarantee if you watch less than 30% of the course material, because like I say, guys, I don't want you watching every single video and then wanting a refund. That wouldn't be fair to me. But not only do you get access to that, you also get access to all current and all future content. That's unprecedented. You're not going to find a product that is this extensive that covers as much as this course does for this price. Courses like this in the rest of the space, they run $1,000 plus, or they have a subscription-based service, and you don't get it for a lifetime. You get this information for life, guys. So if you have any questions, shoot me an email, cryptojeb@gmail.com. And if you have any hesitations or doubts as to whether or not it will help you with your trading, I can promise you it will help you with your trading if you implement the strategies that are in there. Join the Discord server, and people in the Discord server who have gone through CT2A can tell you whether or not it's a good investment. Get their opinion. So, guys, there you go. I always smash. Can I have a wrench? You can have a wrench, Turbo Rewind. You can have a wrench for being such a good person. You can be a wrench. You are now a wrench. Let's see here. Let us see. So what was Picasso's full name? Thank you. I was wondering if someone was going to ask what Pablo, if someone was going to ask what Pablo Diego Jose Francisco de Paulo Juan de Pomocena Maria de los Reinos Cipriano de los Santísimo Trinidad Ruiz y Picasso's full name was. So thank you for asking. I love getting an excuse to say that. The people in the next room, some friends that I have over that are hanging out while I live stream, are probably laughing right now because I say that a lot. I really like saying his full name. Anyway, Frankie Rodriguez has subscribed to the channel. Welcome, my friend. Guys, like I said, the time is now to smash that subscribe button. Got a bunch of new people joining, probably about 50 of you guys new to the channel here. I love seeing new people join the channel. I love seeing the community that we're building here growing. Oh, guys, we're just going to kind of hang out to wrap the stream up here. We're probably going to go for about another 10 minutes. I've already done a bunch of technical analysis. If you guys want to see my take on the market, just back the video up a little bit. Take a sip of my root beer. Shout out to Trisha in Nevada. Let's not talk about MDMA in my chat if you don't mind. Smash that like button. Thank you. All right, guys. Alrighty. Let's see here. Guys, I'm very tired. I meant to start live streaming earlier, but I got distracted. And live streams normally, if you want to know. Francisco asked, does the course work offline? Now, that's the only question that I have to give a sad response to with CT2A. I am so proud of the Academy because literally every single time someone asks me a question, you know what I say? I give them good news, because every time someone asks me a question about the Academy, I'm able to say, yeah, that's the way it works. This is great. You're going to enjoy it because of this reason. This is the one thing I have to cut bad news on, and that is that CT2A does not work offline. And there's a very, very good reason for that. It's because if CT2A worked offline, what that would mean is that you would have to be able to download the videos so that it would work offline. And if you can download the videos, what that means, since unfortunately there are bad people in the world, it means that people can download the videos from CT2A and re-upload them to YouTube or somewhere. And then guess what? All of my hard work and the business that sustains this channel, it gets stolen. So unfortunately, I'm not allowed, but I'm also not able to allow the downloading of the videos. So hopefully that's not a deal breaker for you. If it is, I'm sorry. But that's just not something that I can ever allow, simply because it would open the door to people not doing what they should be doing. Give me 1 second here, guys. Cool beans. Since I'm going to be going to sleep relatively soon, I went ahead and closed my trade in ever so slight profit so that I wouldn't have to worry about it tonight, since I will probably be asleep in about half an hour and I don't like having trades open. Guys, if you are new to the channel, like I said, smash that subscribe button. And, well, it looks like we just had a new person join CT2A. We had Ashley join about an hour ago, and Brian join as well, guys. We have, with that, I think just past 800 people in the Academy. Let's see. Oh, 798, guys. We're at 798 enrollees in the Academy. Welcome to the Academy, everyone who has joined. I love it when you guys do that. I love hearing you guys' success stories. You guys message me all the time. Dre said, hi, Taylor. Taylor's not watching, unfortunately, right now, but I was just talking to Taylor earlier. She was over at my house. We were having a meeting, as we do on Mondays. JR says, important to support the creator if you appreciate his content. Fight piracy. Thank you, JR. People think that piracy is a victimless crime. It's not. It really isn't. There's work that goes into CT2A. I can tell you that. It took me 1,000+ hours to learn the material that's in CT2A, and it also took me probably over 100 hours to make CT2A. If not, no, actually it took a whole lot longer than that. Up $8,000 10 seconds later, down $8,000, no emotion. Does that make me weird? No, it makes you a hard ass, and you're going to do really well in the cryptocurrency market. Alright, guys. Well, you know, it's getting that time of day, and I do need to get myself some sleep. We've been going for about an hour and a half. So, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap the stream up. I hope you guys did enjoy. And if you guys did enjoy, let's see if we can get to over 200 likes before we wrap the stream up. Derek says, I support Crypto Jeb and our troops. I support our troops also. Thank you so much, man. I have a lot of friends who are in the military, and my heart goes out to them. My prayers are with them. Guys, if you did enjoy the live stream, like I said, consider joining the Discord server and consider joining the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. There's a link in the description as well as a coupon code. So if you guys are interested in supporting me while also supporting yourself and learning how to trade these markets, check that out. The link is in the description. If you have any questions about CT2A, you can talk to people that are in the course, in the Academy, in the Discord server down below, or you can shoot me an email at cryptojeb@gmail.com. Anyway, guys, that is pretty much going to wrap it up for the stream. Like I said, the party's not over. It's just going to continue on the Discord server, so join us down there. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow, guys. I'm going to go with it. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow, guys. I want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.